Hi everyone, it's Janis here with a new episode to help you build better daily structure and be in control of your life. Stress is a feeling of being under abnormal pressure and it affects our productivity, thinking and decision-making abilities. This pressure can come from different aspects of our everyday life, such as increased workload, a transitional period, or financial worries. So in this video, I want to share 7 strategies that you can use to manage stress and maximize your potential. If this is your first time on this channel, then make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon to get updates on my latest videos about time management and productivity. Everyone experiences stress. However, when it's affecting your life, health and well-being, it is important to tackle it as soon as possible. While stress affects everyone differently, there are common signs and symptoms that you can look out for to identify it. Here is what to look out for. Feelings of constant worry, difficulty concentrating, feelings of being overwhelmed. Mood swings or changes in mood, difficulty relaxing and low self-esteem. If you are constantly experiencing some of the symptoms above, then this is an indicator that your stress levels are above normal. It's important to note that once you're stressed, it's already too late. Ideally, you want to take actions that will prevent you from experiencing stress. So let's dive in and take a look at the strategies that you can use to reduce and prevent stress in your life. Number 1. Manage your time. A big portion of stress comes from the fact that people are not planning their time and therefore they find themselves in stressful situations. If you don't have a weekly schedule or controlled list of things that you are working on, then you are likely to accept everything that comes your way. This is especially true about accepting nice things like meeting up with friends or going out for dinner, but this will often create stress in your life. If you have to work on presentation that you need for your job and then you decide to go out for a meal, then you will lose 2 to 3 hours. This is a time that you could have invested in working on your presentation, but because you went out for a dinner, you'll have to rush it now, and this will create unnecessary stress. This is only one situation and one example, but people do it all the time. Lack of planning and organizing is ending up creating a lot of stress for people. That's why it is important that you keep a weekly schedule so that you can see what commitments you have every day. This will then allow you to become more organized and of course prevent you from potentially stressful situations. Number 2. Control your finances. Are you in control of your finances? Because if you are not, then you can be sure that stress will be part of your everyday life. Paying with your credit card is not a solution. It only helps for a little while and before you know it, you'll have accumulated debt. And that is just another thing that you'll have to worry about, and that for sure will be creating a lot of stress for you. To avoid stressing about the money, you have to start controlling it, and you can do that with keeping a budget. A budget is a simple spreadsheet that will show you when and how much money will be coming in and going out. Most people make poor financial decisions because they don't know how much they'll be able to spend. So make sure that you're in control of your finances. Start a budget and you'll be making better financial decisions and eliminating a lot of stress from your life. Number 3. Perfectionism. Another thing that is creating huge amounts of stress in many people's lives is perfectionism. I remember it was the same for me as well. When you're a perfectionist, then nothing will be ever good enough for you and you'll keep working on things endlessly. Perfectionism will be holding you back from making progress and that will create frustration and of course stress in your life. What helped me to overcome perfectionism was the realization that everything that I do can be improved upon later. Number 4. Accept what you can't control. Do you sometimes worry about things that you can't control? Why didn't I get that promotion? Or how comes they cancelled my event? In our life, there are things that we can't control. We might be able to influence them, but not control them. And if you focus too much on the things in your life that are outside your control, then you'll often get stressed out about it. The solution is to accept things that you can't control. Once you accept them, then you won't have to stress about them. Number 5. Connect with people. This strategy is really effective as well because stress is usually accumulating over longer periods of time. These are all little things in our life that are adding up, like failing to close a deal, being told off at work, and having a friend who is not replying to your messages. All these little things are adding up, and if you don't release them, it is likely that you will start to experience the stress. A great way to deal with these little things is to connect with people. Have a weekly catch-up with your friends. Once you talk about these little things, then that will release the tension. Number 6. Keep a stress diary. Another great strategy that can help you to deal with and prevent stress is keeping a stress diary or journal. This strategy is simple but effective, so when you start to experience stress, you simply write it down into your stress diary. First of all, it will enable you to get your stress out of your head and onto the paper. It will also enable you to track and be conscious of what is creating stress in your life. Maybe every time you speak with a particular person, you start to feel stressed. If you notice that, then you should stop communicating with that person and you'll be able to prevent stress. Number 7. Cultivate positivity. The antidote to stress is positivity, because you can't be stressed and positive at the same time. So the key here is to focus on positive things. More you focus on positive things in your life, less you will be able to think about things that are stressing you out. So you have to nurture positivity. You can do that by practicing gratitude and surrounding yourself with like-minded people. I hope that you found these 7 stress prevention strategies useful and you'll be able to increase your productivity and performance. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate if you could press the like button, as this will help the video reach more people and spread the message.